Hello and welcome. In this video session, we will see some programs related to functions in Python. Now, let us see our first program. Let us execute this program along with and explain the functionality. Now here, we can see the execution in main started. So if you see this program, we have the first function and the function starts with def. This is the keyword and this is the name of the function, calc underscore area underscore circle. This function basically calculates the area of the circle. It takes radius as the parameter, and this internally defines a variable pi equal to 3.14 and returns the area. The area is calculated as pi into r, radius into radius. So now the execution begins from this line. This is because the special variable underscore underscore name underscore underscore has a value equal to underscore underscore main underscore underscore. Hence, the execution begins from here. This is the execution that we have seen. Then the radius equal to 20 is assigned. Then later we call the function calc area circle, passing the radius value to this, and as soon as this function is called, the execution passes on to this function, and this is the set of code that forms part of the function calc area circle, and this calculates the area of the circle and returns the value. The return is used to return the value that is present in the variable area, and here the same value is stored in the variable area. Now we print area of circle with radius. The value of radius is substituted here, is the value of area is substituted here. So let's see this output. Area of circle with radius 20 is 1256.0. In the same way, area of circle with radius 30 is 2826.0. So here we have taken again radius equal to 30 and we have passed the value of radius to this function which calculates the area of the circle, and hence we have got this value. Here we can see this. We are making use of the concept of reuse. Here the complete function is identified and it has written in such a way that it calculates the area of the circle. So here, instead of calculating the area of circle individually each time, we call the function and the function internally calculates the area of the circle. Hence, we can see this. We can see the reusability of the functions. Now let us see our second program. In this program is to demonstrate the inefficient way of coding without the functions. This means now without the concept of functions, if we have to write a program, then this program showcases how inefficient the program is. For example, here we are taking the age of the person from the keyboard and it is stored in the variable age, and here we calculate the interest rate of the person. So if the person is below 60 years, then the interest rate per annum is 6%, and if the age of the person is above 60 or equal to 60, the interest rate would be 6.5% per annum. So here we print the interest rate of the person with the age and the corresponding interest rate that the person has. So here we can see that this calculates the interest rate of a given person based on the age. And now again, for the second time, again we take the input from the user, again calculate the same thing and display on the screen the corresponding results. And now again for the third time, the user takes the age, and then this calculates the interest rate of that person based on the age, and again displays the person's age along with the interest rate. So let's run this program. Now execution in main started. Enter the age of person 1. So we can see this execution in main started. Enter the age of person 1. So here we can also see this input is an inbuilt built-in function, and int also is an built-in function. So input is used to take the input from the user, and that input is being converted to the integer value. So now let's enter the age of the person. Let's say we have entered 30 years. The interest rate for fixed deposit for a person with age 30 is 6% per annum. This is what we have got from here. So it makes a if else condition, and based on this, now the age is less than 60, hence we get the 6% as the per annum interest rate. Now again enter the age of the person too. Now if the person's age is entered as 70, then we get the interest rate for the fixed deposit for a person with age 70 is 6.5% per annum. This is what we have got from this one, this print. Then later again enter the age of person 3. This is what we have got here. Now let's enter 60 in this case. So even if the age of the person is 60, we get the percentage is 6.5 here. So hence this is an inefficient code in which, even though the same business logic is used to find the interest rate, it is being repeated many times to calculate the interest rate. So as a fix, in order to write a code with function, we can move this part of the code to a function, and we have to write a separate function and move this complete business logic to the function and call that function. Let's see the example of this. Now this is the same function as before, but in this program we have defined the function called as calculate interest rate per annum, and instead of calculating the interest rate per annum of of the person based on the age every time, we just call calculate interest rate, and we pass the age of the person, and the same thing is being calculated. So now let's run this program once again. So now enter the age of the person. So let's enter the same age as we have entered previously. We have got the same result as what we have got here. Now again enter the age of person 2. Let's enter again 70. Again we have got the same result that we have got as per the previous function. Then again let's enter the age of third person. Again we have got the same interest rate as that what we have got here. So this program explains that we can we can write all the program that calculates a particular business logic into a function, and that function can be called wherever applicable. So here, as a note, let's say that down the line the bank decides that the interest rate of the person below 60 has to be changed. Now we can do the same with no issues. For example, so let's say that if the age of the person is below 60, then the interest rate is increased to 7%. And if the age is more than 60, then it is 7.5%. So then this make correcting the business logic in one place reflects for all the desired use cases. For example, now let's rerun this. So now if we enter the same age, so here we are getting 7% instead of 6%. This is the revised interest per annum.